mean, I didn't know if you were gonna start. I'm down to do that, but you just...
Alright. Episode number 10. We made it. We did 10. This is 10 now. Can you believe it? It was just a little pipe dream back on episode 1. Down in the basement. The basement got mold on the fucking couch we sat on. Had to get that out of here, and we moved up here. Now look at us. Double digits.
Literally moving up.
Moving right on up the ladder.
But are we? I don't know.
It doesn't feel like it sometimes, but, you know, it happens. So, yeah, we had a very productive week, I think. It's been very hot out, and again, I'm just going to start off with the old, hey, follow us on Instagram, follow us on our Facebook page, Twitter, go ahead, I don't really get on that. I fucking hate Twitter, honestly.
Yeah,
and then, please like and subscribe. 63% of our people who watch us are not subscribed to us. Come on, guys. Help us out. Help us out. Help us live our best life here. And
honestly, just give us a like, honestly.
Yeah,
That's it. Bare minimum. Hit a like, please.
Come on.
Please.
What do we got to do for you? But, so yeah, we're going to jump right into it. Did you hear, or did you see? You didn't?
No, but
no?
Who are you?
Huh?
Who are you?
Oh, shit. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Connor.
And this is the Hammershaw's Brothers podcast.
Yeah, dude.
It feels like it's been...
It does feel like it's been a minute.
Yeah, it feels like I haven't seen or talked to this camera in like a month.
But I feel like... Was it the last episode we had trouble uploading to, or no? I can't remember.
No, last episode was Peaches and Gravy, baby.
Word. And if you didn't get to see the last episode, go check it out. It's a good one.
It's a good one. It's not, it's great. We have good magic, good debates. Not even debates, just talks about.
Just talks. Some magic.
So, yeah, if you haven't watched the last episode, go give it a view. If not, magic's not your thing, then I'm not going to force you to do nothing you don't want to do.
That is true.
So, anyway, did you see that Jackass Forever is coming out?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
I heard it's going to be better than all the other ones.
It's going to be the best one?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. And have you seen the trailer?
Yeah. Trailer looks fucking good.
I know.
And that's the thing is, though.
I'm pumped.
Yeah, but, old Bam Margera's not going to be in it.
I don't care, he's fucking... Dude, have you seen him? He's bad. I didn't know he was that bad.
Oh,
I thought he gotten better.
He got better for a second. He was, out in, fucking some country skating a lot or something and, taking a break and time to himself. And he got better for a minute, and then, when he went on, Dr. Phil or something, it seemed as if he had gotten substantially worse, and now he's, kind of...
Did you see that video where he's, he's, him selfieing a video on his phone, just talking about how they fucked him over and stuff?
Yeah, and he was talking about give me $1, I can make a better...
Yeah. I was like,
I can make a better fucking movie. I mean, think about it, though. What was it? Minghags?
I mean, I guess he kind of was.
And, what was the other one? Oh, he had another movie. But they were...
You think they did?
They were fucking funny,
they did
dude.
Him dirty?
I think they did kind of do him dirty. I mean, sure, he had some, mental health issues. And, I guess they said that he had to, stay sober or something while filming and stuff. But who really ever does stay sober?
I mean, Steve-O did it.
Did he, though? Did he do it when he was filming? Because he seemed as if he was probably...
I mean, well...
Off the shits while he was filming.
I don't...
Maybe on set.
This was a long time ago, too, because I really don't remember, how it all... Which movie it was. I think it was... Which movie was he really, fucked up in? I don't really remember.
2. I think it was 2.
Was it 2? And then, yeah. So I think
for
Jackass 3...
Yeah. Jackass 3, he was fine, I think.
They just wanted him to stay sober and stuff. And they literally said the same thing to Bam that they said to Steve-O back then,
Right.
That's what Steve-O was saying, but obviously there's two sides to every story, so who knows?
Fuck. I know, but still. I mean, honestly, I do want old Bam to get a lot better.
100%.
Pulling form. He's Definitely been one of my childhood heroes. But now, that's all.
He was running it. He was running MTV.
Oh, God, yeah. He had the world by the fucking bowels.
Sushi, ahoy, ahoy!
A sushi! $3.99.
Oh my
bitch.
God.
Or whatever the fuck he said. I don't know. I think my favorite episode of that was, had to be the mini golf one. Where they made all the little mini golf ones and, like, they got stuck. Him and Ryan Dunn got stuck up in that.
Is that the same when they made all the trailers too? Their own town hall?
No, that one's a very good one too.
That's okay. There's a lot of good episodes.
There are a lot of good episodes. And
the game show.
The game show, yeah. The fucking
Punks and Tony Phil.
Fucking
bro.
They had the downhill sled race with Deco on the Zorse.
Yeah. Bro.
Deco, man, he's not in any of it anymore.
I saw Deco I can't remember where I saw him. No, not Deco. Rake
Young?
Yeah.
He's like a fucking chemist or something.
Yeah,
he's an actual chemist.
That. But I saw him doing something else too.
But Deco is also, he's like doing like, he has like a family and shit, and he like has a job, because I guess Rab himself like talks to him. Mm-hmm. And he said that Deco left when they were filming Jackass, and they weren't gonna like pay him right or something. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Can't really remember what he said. Don't quote me on it. He said something about like, I don't want to fucking have all those big corporate assholes making all this money off me, and so he just left, and because they were like coming in trying to tell him what to do and how to do it and be funny. And Deco's fucking natural, baby.
I think he was one of the funniest. He was not the funniest.
All natural, baby. Yeah, oh my God. And but yeah, I guess Rab himself said that he has like this big plethora of videos that he had made all throughout the years, and Rab was like, "Well, are you ever gonna release them?" He's like, "No, these are for me." He's like, "No one else."
Oh my God, he sounds like Hannah low-key.
He said it. He said that it's all like he just does it for him because he's not into the whole corporate thing, I guess.
Why don't he just make his own like Patreon or something, like OnlyFans?
I don't know, because maybe he's just done with all that stuff. He's been out of the fucking limelight for years.
I mean, but if he made like an OnlyFans or like a Patreon, he wouldn't have to do much, but just upload his videos and get paid for it.
Yeah, I don't know if he'd. I don't know. Because then he would have to deal with like going out and stuff. People would recognize him again. Which I'm sure he already does.
Yes, but like, yeah, exactly, bro. I wouldn't. If I saw him, dude.
I would shit a brick.
I'd be like, holy shit.
Brandon DiCamillo?
He'd probably be like.
That you?
He'd probably be like, who are you?
You're like, what?
Sushi!
A sushi! Ahoy! Ahoy!
Oh my God.
We'll have to fucking.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll have to buy the box set. Hey, if anybody wants to send us a box set of Evil Band,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be.
And The Sopranos.
I mean, sure, The Sopranos. But, Evil Band, if you want to send me the whole entire box set, I'm not going to give you my address. Just figure it out. Get with me on that.
Figure it out. Don't say that.
Yeah. Oh, wait, yeah, don't. Okay.
Don't
just message me on Instagram, and we'll figure something out together.
Fuck that. Nobody wants. Weirdos on Instagram, too.
Yeah, nipple pinchers.
Shit, yeah. I did hear about that, though.
I'm not wearing my top.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna fucking. It's on here still. It's gotta be. Connor's phone's all fucking.
Yeah,
jacked.
so I don't even know. Good luck, brother. I need a new phone screen.
I want to read you guys this. This is like talking about last week when we talked about the nipple thing.
Yeah. If you guys didn't watch last week's episode, we had a little run-in with
the nipple pincher.
Yeah. So
here he is.
Be careful out there in the streets.
Okay, so like, I'll just start from the top because this is weird. He says, "Hi, can I ask who is reading this question right now?" I say the one with long hair. He says, "Hey man, sorry about not replying yesterday. Was so busy." And I said, "You're all good." He says, "Is this still Connor with long hair?" I said, "Nah, it's Jacob." He said, "Oh, hey Jacob, how are you doing? Nice to meet you, man. I'm sorry, but I'm hoping to talk to your bro first. Is he available?"
Bro, he played that so cool.
And I was like, "Yeah, I'll let him know to get on, because, we all share the account together." And he said, okay, great, thank you. And so I go like 5 minutes. I say, sup, trying to act like Connor over here. And he's like, hey, is this Connor? I said, yes, sir. He's like, okay, I have to ask you. You're alone right now. Like, Jacob isn't reading this? I say, correct. Me the whole time, you silly boy. Because I have a request for you to do something to Jacob while both of you are recording for YouTube again, okay? It's a surprise prank. I said, okay. He said, can you please give Jacob some surprise nipple twists while he's wearing that sleeveless shirt that he sometimes wears? LOL. I said, you want me to slap on his fat bottom as well? He's like, no, LOL. Which is insane to me that was weird that I said that. But it gets even weirder. So I said, alright, I'll stick with the nipples. He said, that would be weird, wouldn't it? I was like, I mean, I guess. He said, okay, great. You know why I asked? ? I was like, no, why? He's like, it's because while I was watching both of you giving each other a tattoo, seeing him on that black Van sleeveless top made me remember of how bros or friends would give a friend a surprise nipple twist if they happened to see a nipple out of the top. LOL. And he refers to shirts as tops, which just makes me think, this guy has to be a psychopath, for one, if he's talking about my cutoff as a top. Sure, people will be like, oh yeah, that's a cute top, I like your top, but man, he just really just went with the whole top thing. I don't know why. Yeah. He said then, it's like a target game to them, referring to your bros. Sent a bunch of emojis. I said, haha, I'll give it a shot. He said, great, looking forward to seeing it whenever he wears that top or other kind of tops. LOL. Just say shirt, man.
Yeah, bro.
Just say shirt. When do you think that he'll wear a top again, though?
You think he goes up to people and's like, yo, that's a sick-ass top you're wearing today. Where'd you get that?
Where'd you get that top? Hey, could you give me top? Nipple twist.
Can you twist my nipples while I suck your dick?
Yo, that's weird, man.
That's a cool top, though. Shit.
So anyway, I said, I don't know. I'm not the one who usually dresses the man. Usually when he's relaxed, wears something like that. He says, yeah. You could tell him that it's hot out there. Better wear the top, LOL. Oh, hey, would it be... This is where it gets to the point where I'm like, man, I think this guy really just wants to see us twist each other's nipples on camera.
Or see our nipples.
Or see them. Like, hey, if you want just a nice...
Bro,
nipple pinch videos, I'll send it to you for 1,000 G's. I'll pinch his nips. He'll pinch mine.
$50.
Honestly, yeah. $50? Sure. He says, oh, hey, would it be your first time twisting his nipples?
Bro, that's so creepy. I don't even remember. Like, that's creepy.
Yeah, that's like, it just throws you for a loop. The weirdos on the internet.
Is it your first time tying your shoes?
Hey, is that your first time eating Subway over there?
Yeah.
So he says, or you or him already did that to each other before while growing up. I said, I don't think so. He says, oh wow, it'll be your first time? Like, he's getting excited. I think he's excited about it. He then says, well, hope that he'll be okay with that prank afterwards, LOL. I was like, same. And he just keeps going.
We should put a timestamp in this podcast so he can get his dick out and start jerking.
Yeah, he fucking might. Jesus. He says, okay, that would be all. I'll keep my eyes out for the new video. But of course, if that new video doesn't still have a surprise nipple twist prank in it, because he doesn't wear a top in it, that's fine with me. I'll wait until he wears any top. That's when I'll look out for that prank. LOL. I know you want to wait until he wears the appropriate top for you to actually pull the prank a success, right? LOL.
Yeah.
I was like, correct. He then says, okay, great. You'll delete this conversation right after this so that he'll not be able to know what's going on. I said, yeah, man. He said, okay, great. Thanks a lot. And pleasure doing business with you, man. Take care. I was like, you too.
We're never deleting that because if either one of us go missing, immediately going back to that chat.
Yeah, honestly. Me and Connor...
The nipple bandit fucking...
Even if one day, because if we wake up one day and, I don't know, and I'm in a field and my nipples are gone, It's that guy.
Yeah,
He
100%.
took him. He fucking, I don't know. He probably chewed him off.
Yeah, he's probably.
He strikes me as a man who would chew some nipples off and fucking maybe like take him with him, reuse them like fucking Violet.
With a chain. He has a
Violet
chain
Bow.
of nipples.
What was that girl from the fucking?
Oh, a Violet.
Violet.
From fucking.
Yeah.
Willy Wonka.
And he would like chew a nipple and like put it behind his ear, and he's like,
Nah, dude.
"Oh yeah, I gotta get this one."
That guy's rocking a fucking nipple chain like a Vietnam.
I bet he wears fucking blue jeans and a vest.
No, I bet he wears a Spider-Man costume 24/7. Dude, that like
I
seems
bet.
like it.
I bet he plays PlayStation 1, 007, Nintendo or something.
Dude, yeah, I'm about to say, I don't think 007 was on.
I bet his mom packed his lunch for him until he graduated high school.
Wish my mom did. Psych, she couldn't cook for shit.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
sorry.
Anyway, yeah, so yeah, this guy, watch out for those guys. They'll try to pull you in. I think you're trying to pull us in
to some weird fetish.
Yeah, and we're not down for that unless you want to pay us.
Yeah.
Then,
like, bro.
Then again, I'm not saying we're gonna do like some incest porn, but if Connor wants to pinch my nips for $50,
yeah, bro. Dude.
I'm gonna let him pinch my nips for $50.
Exactly. You started it off way wrong.
Because then again, that's $50 we didn't have starting out, and I'm down.
Mm-hmm. But for free? Fuck no.
Yeah, get out of here trying to fucking.
You're barking up the wrong
trying to use us new YouTubers, podcasters as fucking
yeah,
bait for your fucking spank bank.
Yeah.
Not on my watch. Not on his watch either.
Mm-mm.
Think we are. We were born yesterday? I don't think so. But anyway, how was your week?
I don't remember it, really.
You don't remember it?
Mm-mm.
Just a fucking blur?
Yeah.
I know that you gotta watch JC all week, right?
Not really, I guess. I don't know. I haven't had to watch her this whole weekend, so.
Where the fuck was she?
At Jay's.
Is Jay off all week?
No, I mean, she's coming over back tomorrow, but only till 3, and then she's going back over there, so.
Well, hey, fucking ain't.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking with that shit.
My next
I had a
day,
pretty
I got
good week.
off work, though, so.
Oh, do you?
I'm gonna be chillaxing at the pool, getting some more sun. So
Hey, if you want to go swim with
if
Connor,
any of my so-called
his address
friends,
is...
if any of my so-called friends want to come over and swim, just shoot me a text, maybe.
Let him know. He's
Yeah.
He's always down for that shit.
Yeah.
So, I also wanted to get a little insight with the audience here.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Connor, we are thinking about, maybe releasing a little bit of skits for Fridays. We also just wanted to see what you guys think about that. Would you like to see some little variety of videos for Friday or something? Mm-hmm. I don't know if you guys really are nail-biting waiting on us every Monday or not.
Yeah.
But it would just be a little something different.
A little something extra on top of the podcast.
Connor's going to do some stand-up in a couple weeks here.
I can't wait.
At a bar. So look out for that. We'll post the dates. And, we got him a little spot.
Should I give him a little?
Give him a little something. Give him a little stand-up. Tell him a joke.
I have no fucking joke. So this guy walks into a bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sits down in the fucking chair. He's like, "Can I get a..." Dude, I don't know. I don't have any jokes, man. I really do not have any jokes. I was just saying something. But I'm writing.
He's getting with it.
Yeah,
He's got a couple weeks still.
Yes.
That was a good starting line.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna be writing more this week for sure. Big dates coming up. If you wanna come out and support me, we're gonna release. Well, are we gonna release? Will we have a podcast out before I'm up, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So we'll make sure to put the date when I'm gonna be performing in that podcast, so you can come out. You can support your
right, but it'll be the one.
Brother.
Yeah, and then you'd be like, hey,
I know you.
Sign my shirt, pinch my nipples.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Yeah, we might not be able to say where we're gonna be then.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, now we
That
got a weirdo. Now he got me.
Guy.
He's got me scared now.
Dude, he really does, because just the way he typed, weird.
Like imagine
should have sent a voice message.
Imagine just sitting somewhere, and just out of nowhere, you just die, but somebody shoots you in the back of the head or something.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing you can do, and that's just it. Like, what a shit way to die. I would be honestly so angry.
Quick and fast though.
I know, but I'd still be like, damn. I'd be floating up. I'd look down and be like, really? What a pussy. Like, why couldn't you, like, try to bite me or something? Jesus, so I'd at least have a chance.
Oh, you want a shot?
Oh, now I'd be floating. Oh, now you're pinching my nipples. Why couldn't you just ask? What kind of bullshit is this?
Bro, if that guy was the one shooting you, he'd definitely take your body home.
Yeah, probably. He'd probably preserve me.
You know what, a thing, but I was just thinking, do you think he knows us? Or do you think he just randomly saw one of our YouTube videos and was like, okay, I like these guys, I'm gonna sub, and then he just came back and was like, you know what, I'm gonna ask these guys if they'll do it. Or do you think they know us, like they're just friends or acquaintances and they're like supporting us, you know?
Man, I don't know, but if they're supporting us, that's not the right way to do it.
Yeah. But which one is worse to you? I think it's
I think somebody knowing me.
You think?
And, because then, like, I don't know, I feel like now they're looking at me a different way. Like, they're giving me those eyes when I'm not.
I want to see your nipples.
Like, yeah. Like, you know how men are just always looking at women like a piece of meat. Now I'm looking at, like, my pepperoni nipples here. Like, oh, look at those little guys. Women on some nips. You like big nips or small nips? What do you got? You have a preference on nips?
Dude, I like sucking on nipples.
How many nipples have you sucked?
Not many, but when I did it, I was like, yeah, I'm down with this, bro.
This is some good shit right here.
I like sucking some nips. I wouldn't mind some big nipples, but I wouldn't mind small nipples either.
Are you talking about pancake size?
But now, what do you wait, hold on. Are you saying, like, the whole, like...
The nipple?
Yeah.
And the areola?
Yeah, like...
I think just the nipple and I don't know what the fuck the areola is this, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, if, like, the areola, like, was, like...
I could get down with some big areolas. I don't give a fuck.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I don't mind them. Everybody's all like,
ew, pepperoni nipples. Oh, you got some salami on there.
Nah, bro.
fuck off. Grow up.
I look around the whole salami, dog.
That's what I always like to say. Just grow up.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing. Grow up and look at yourself in the mirror and fucking give yourself some time to reflect on how you're thinking.
For sure.
Because if that's your biggest problem in life is, or to get a woman is looking at their fucking big nipples and that's a fucking deal breaker, then you should probably kill yourself.
Bold statement. I think we should backtrack it. I don't think you should kill yourself, but
okay,
I think you should definitely fucking do some self-reflecting and not judge people as much, you know? That hurts them. For sure.
But the only way to stop that hurt is to hurt yourself.
I guess if you're a bad fucking person.
Okay, maybe alright. Don't kill yourself if you don't like big nipples. But like I said, look in the mirror, self-reflect on that, and think to yourself, man, if this
big nipples need sucking too.
If this big nippled woman pulled my pants down and looked at my wiener and was like, that looks like a little carrot. I don't like the way it's looking at me. It's all it looks like a boomerang. It's got a bend in it. I don't want that. And you're like, man, I've always had that thought. Well, you know what? She probably had that thought about her big old nipples.
Yeah, bro. 100%. Terrible.
Be progressive.
Fuck yeah.
Jeez. I don't know what people's problem is with that's like honestly, throughout high school, that was like the one thing I always heard was like, oh, you got big fucking nipples.
Really?
Yeah, like, and then
dude,
then you
would be happy if a female would just show me their tits, you know, like.
Well, then you're over there thinking like, oh, I like big nipples. What am I, a weirdo?
Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm feeling like oh, I gotta fucking power to the people and get with them. If you can't beat them, join them. But no, that's when you start the fucking big nipple movement.
Yeah, bro, y'all.
And that's the movement we need.
Y'all are
big nipple movement.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
I like. But then it goes back to the big nipple. You like what if it's pointing? Like, what if you like? See, what's the thing I guess it is the nipple. Like,
The
what if
nipple?
it was like extendo? Do you like the extendo nips?
Big nips, like big
Like-
long, like
Yeah.
erasers.
Have you ever seen
Like
any-
eraser
have you
heads?
ever experienced with the eraser heads? Because I have not.
Kaylee's got little gumdrop nipples, so
Okay.
I like her little. But if they were big old eraser nips,
Exactly. I don't think
I-
you're wrong.
I'd
think
gnaw on them like a little dog,
Yeah.
little dog in the streets.
I have a question. When you were back in the day, you know, you jerk off, right? Did you ever jerk off with lotion?
No,
Bro.
never.
I feel like that is a whole myth, bro.
That whole fucking.
Am I right or wrong?
Honestly, listen. You're jerking off with fucking lotion. It's such a fucking time waster. Because honestly, how long are you gonna be whacking it until you get like what 5 minutes maybe, and you're getting fucking all this fucking lotion all over the place. You gotta take all your clothes off. You gotta either be in the bathroom or in your bed, but nobody's home, so you gotta wait until nobody's home, have a fucking towel laid out, and it's just a big fucking, like, it's a stress. Like, it sounds like a stressful way to masturbate. I never did it. I was always a fucking dry hander, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Because what the fuck?
Thank God.
And then, you
I
know-
thought I was a little weird there for a
No.
minute. Thank God.
Because then, if you're going for a while, then you're like, you got your little pre-cum going, and that just starts getting right here in the crease of your fucking hand, and it's just feeling good. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
and you're good.
Yep.
So you got natural lotion coming out of you.
Okay. I was driving home from work. I was like, bro, people that jerk off and use lotion.
People will be like, oh, yeah, I use shampoo.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, what
Why?
are you doing? I've jerked off in the shower, and I used the water from the shower because I was like, man, maybe that'll be good. No, it's fucking terrible. It feels like
I jerked off in the shower. But...
I jerked off in the shower. Yeah, and but that's the thing. The first time I did it, and I tried to get some water, and I was like, yeah, this is lame. I'm just gonna keep my cock dry and fucking, because it's so much easier. You got the grip, you got the torque, you got how it feels, and then you just add a fucking foreign substance. It makes everything a big fucking nightmare. And I tell you, I mean, yeah, because I've heard my buddies like, yeah, fucking conditioner, fucking
conditioner.
yeah, conditioner, fucking
Bro.
shampoo. But I
hate
had
when conditioner gets on my fucking body and I'm all slimy, bro.
I hate conditioner.
I couldn't imagine it.
But
on my
goddamn, conditioner in your hair, it looks so good. But no, yeah. I remember when I was younger, like a real young man, I got shampoo in my dick hole, and it burned so bad, I could not pee. And I had Dad standing next to me. He's like, "I'll race you to pee," and because he was wanting me to pee, because we thought something was wrong. And I was like, I fucking can't, man. I was like, it's right, when it's about to come out, right when it was starting to wanting to come down the fucking main vein, it was like, it fucking burns. And so I had to go to the doctor, the ER, and they were like, all right, go piss in this cup. I was like, I can't do that. I cannot piss in a cup. My fucking pee hole is burning. I got fucking shampoo in it. So I go to the bathroom, and I peed, and I was fine. And I don't remember if they ever tested my piss or something, but I'm fine now.
Oh, so they didn't even do anything to you?
I don't think so. It was just a fucking
Just stinger.
yeah, it was a bad 30, 45 minutes of shampoo. So that is why now, when I get in the shower, you might call me a little dirt bag, but I'll wash my shaft, but I do not touch the fucking head of it with any soap, ever.
Dude, ever since you told me that story, I've always made sure that no soap ever runs down my shaft. Ever since I was little.
Dude, no. Yeah, I mean, I let it run over it, but
I'm still paranoid about that.
But if Kaylee has her body all fucking shit all over it, and I rub against her with my penis and there's soap, I'm fucking get some water in there, because it fucking freaks me out it's gonna happen again, and I'm not down for that shit anymore. That was that was a bad situation, and it was very uncomfortable. And so yeah, I think that was the most uncomfortable time I had with my penis.
Imagine getting lotions in your dick hole.
Dude, there's People put stuff in their dick hole
That's true.
to masturbate. Like, I don't know. I've probably said it on the podcast, but there's this one.
Yeah.
Like, I seen a fucking Reddit thread. It was r/WTF. And this dude, like, took a syringe, sucked up some poop, and, like, put it in his dick hole, and then, like, jerked his wiener, and then, like, poop came out.
Yeah, that's...
You think that's, like, so much bacteria. Why is it that people, like, I think people who have those kinds of fetishes are, like, born and, like, their body's just like, yep, he's got a poop fetish and he's going to start eating poop and stuff, so his body's immune to it. And other people, like, you eat poop, you're going to get E. coli and die.
It's the Mickey Mantle gene.
It's because, like, there's all sorts of, like, weird shit people do. I'm not kink shame or nothing like that, because we're progressive here. But,
no, but, like, definitely, like...
But, yeah, like, there's, like...
Like,
There's, like, things that people do that, like, man, I just don't think any other regular Joe could do that. For example, putting poop in you or eating poop. Like, I just think there's a big problem. Like, people who drink piss, sure, that's your thing, but that's also, like, not as dangerous as fucking eating shit. Like, I think you can, that's waste from your body.
Yeah, dude.
How are you okay? That's why I think they're born, like, people are born...
With the appetite for shit.
An appetite for destruction to their body. It's like,
But, like, also, how do you find out you like that taste?
I don't know. Look it up. Let me see it. Let me see the laptop.
Yeah. Can't see
Fuck
shit
your phone.
on that. Yeah.
How do people...
I mean, like, I guess you're just...
Like, how do people find out if
they're I guess...
and a poop fetish?
I feel like you can say it for... How do people get into fetishes in anything, really?
I don't know. I think they would just have to have an experience with it.
That's true. So, like, maybe one day you're just wiping your ass and your finger slips in and you're like, I don't want to use this sink right next to me. I'm just going to get a little dab in my fucking tongue. And maybe that's where it all begun.
People
for whoever likes that type of stuff.
I'm just gonna say, how do people find out about
fetishes
they're
into? Like, I don't know.
So what causes people to have sexual fetishes?
That'll work.
Okay, so it says, let's see. Okay, fuck off. Experts weigh in on whether mental illness is involved with people who have fetishes such as bondage, obsession with feet, or adult diapers. Some people become sexually aroused by an object or part of the body that's not typically considered sexual, such as feet or hair. Others may develop a liking for a particular lifestyle that allows them to live out their fetish or interest in erotic role-playing, such as bondage, dominance, submission, and sadomasochism. Think 50 Shades of Grey. Fetishes and alternative erotic lifestyles come in a wide variety of forms, from common to extreme. But is it a mental illness? Could people be prone to fetishes like Williams suffer from mental illness or trauma? Dr. Richard Kruger, Associate Professor of Psychiatry at Columbia University Medical Center, says some people who practice fetishes or alternative erotic lifestyles may be mentally ill or have experienced trauma, but he says this is not a predictor. So, with all the paraphilic disorders or matters of sexual interest that don't involve typical sexual objects or behaviors, we can question how the behavior develops and what might this involve in terms of a lifestyle. But many of these questions are open-ended. So, I guess, like, people be thinking, this guy might have a mental illness if he likes bondage or hair shit. That don't make too much sense. I wonder what's the weirdest fetish?
What is the weirdest fetish?
The weirdest.
None of them are weird, Jacob. Come on.
Well,
they're all dope.
Here are the weirdest sexual fetishes. acrotomophilia. This is when a person experiences a strong sexual interest for amputees. So
does that make you mentally ill?
I don't know. So like you see like a lady hopping down the road and you're like, man, I just love to give her the old sweep. I just love to sweep that leg out from underneath her and fall her right into my arms.
I'm going with their just preferences. They like amputees. Like I don't think you can. What?
Here we go. Here's.
How's that a mental illness? That don't make sense.
This is
confused.
Okay. Axialism. This is the desire to have sex with someone's armpit. I don't know. You might have you might have a mental illness if you want a fucking armpit. I mean, I guess like armpits, you can make them look like a pussy or something.
Bro, I don't know.
Or like, I guess if you're a woman, rub your vagina on. Here's a
Could you imagine?
Coprophilia. This is when someone has arousal with feces. Yes, guys, poop. Some of them even want their partners to defecate on them so as to be able to achieve an orgasm. I hope, maybe someday we can find somebody who has like so many different varieties of kinks and stuff like that, and have them on so we can really like get to the down and deep and dirty, literally. Like,
I don't know if I'd want to.
Not like, I mean, I would love to like be able to ask them questions, because like there's lots of things we don't understand, and I would love to get a grip on them.
Yeah, like how?
Like for example, like Kendall, him having one arm, he gave us a very, very well-spoken.
That's true.
I mean, before I was like, man, I could never imagine. Now I can kind of imagine, because he had all that stuff, and so
sure.
This one is formicophilia.
So if any of you are out there and have,
yeah, if you guys have any weird fetishes, or if you're like down for a lot of them, or even if you just have one that's slightly odd that you're really proud of, and you like it doesn't hold you back, then get a hold of us, and we'd love to have you on and talk with you about it, because like we're pretty open people, and we don't really discriminate against whatever it is that you may like to do, or you do, or you may want to
do
in the future yeah, or you just like Mountain Dew a lot, and maybe you get off of Mountain Dew, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, there's fucking endless. There are endless amounts of things that
my dick does begin hard when I drink Dr. Pepper. I'll tell you that.
Dude, my dick just be getting hard for no reason sometimes. It's like,
my dick be getting hard like all the time. I'm sleeping. It's just terrible. I wake up just
with a fucking hard one. Yeah,
it sucks.
I think you need to take a piss.
Yeah, bro. But
this one's called formicophilia. This is a sexual interest in being crawled upon or nibbled by insects, such as ants or other small creatures. This paraphilia often involves the application of insects to the genitals, but other areas of the body may also be the focus.
Bro, I hate when ants crawl on my leg.
I hate when you just have something on you that you don't know what the fuck it is, whether it be a fucking piece of like lint, and you're like, ah!
Yeah, bro.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, of course I would never be down for. And I'm sure if I was down for it, I would just now know that I would know before. Like, I would already have known that I like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think I'll ever be into it. But, that's another question I'd love to ask somebody. It's like, when did you figure this out? Because, like, maybe you go 30 years not knowing, and then, like, one day you stub your fucking toe, and you're like, man, I just want to be fucking tied up.
Step on my toe and suck my dick at the same time, bro.
Step on your toe and suck your dick. Just
bro. Smash it.
Smash that fucking toe with a hammer.
Could you imagine?
Or like people like self-mutilation.
Yeah, dude. Like. But see, that shit is kind of like, I feel like
that's on the line of like serial killer.
Exactly. Shit. Like that one weirdo that was putting like fucking needles into his body.
Yeah, the Albert Fish guy.
Yeah, literally. Like,
yeah.
That had to have stemmed from some fucking wonky childhood shit.
That's what I'm thinking, but, I don't know if, people would be, I mean, as long as you would be, like, open, like, as you've gone past it, and, like, you're cool with opening up about that kind of thing. Because, I feel like that's what a lot of, odd behaviors and, like, sexual interests stem from is, like, childhood trauma, maybe. But then again, I feel like if it reminds you of trauma, why continue to do it? But then again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a fucking moron on the
But he
YouTube.
liked it.
He did like it, yeah. So I don't know.
It wasn't trauma.
It was kind of like maybe like if you're... But how weird is that? Like your dad and your mom like spanked you as a kid and that like is what got you... Like it's what got you into like being whipped and stuff in the bedroom. Like how weird is it? Like when were you a young kid and like your mom spanked you and you're like... when
your dick got hard, bro.
When did it go from?
I don't know.
And then you just started doing bad shit all the time. Because that's what, like, like, there's I don't know if it was him or not.
Because that's kind of
I think it was him, because he liked to be spanked as well.
Yeah. It was
so,
him,
like,
bro.
And he would, like, go to he was in, like, that school for, like, Catholic school. I don't know what it was. Like, a really private school. And he would, like, he would always start to do bad shit so he could get his butt beat, and he liked it. So what if there's just, like, a normal Joe like me or you, like, got spanked, and we're just like, that's when I found out I liked being spanked was when my mommy or daddy would spank me, and that one day just hit different, and I thought about it all the time, so I just started doing bad shit, and I was a real bad kid, just to get spanked. What are the... Man, we're opening up a fucking can of worms here, man.
Okay, if it was me and I was in my head and I was like, man, I like getting spanked. If I got spanked from, let's say, if Dad spanked me and I got a hard on, bro, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, this is weird, but I liked it. But I don't know what to do, right?
I don't know. Would you start?
I don't
know. That's the thing, though.
I don't know.
Would you do it? So if you were getting spanked at like age 10.
Yeah.
And
because
if you got spanked and got a hard on, I think that in your head you're like, yo, that's fucking weird. I need to not ever get spanked again.
And you're not
gonna
tell anybody.
Right. There's also the other people who are like, man, I really like that. I'm trying to get spanked again tonight.
That's true.
I'm not going to bed. I'm gonna be a bad boy.
No, I'd be in my head. I'd be like, bro.
Imagine being the parent though, like not knowing that you're like
giving your kid a boner.
Giving your kid a boner for punishment? He had a boner for punishment is what it is. But, I mean, I don't know. There's like...
Yeah,
so that's the thing. We don't understand. And that's why I would love to get somebody in here who had that, like, that experience.
But in his case, when he got punished, in his mind, he was also getting rewarded because he was sexually aroused.
Right.
And that's not the case for well, I don't really know because it still doesn't make sense really. But I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not a fucking doctor or this is just some...
So this one's not as weird.
Murderous shit right there.
This is called catoprotonophilia. Man, I'm butchering these names, I'm sure. So this is when a person has an obsession with performing the act of self-pleasure in front of a mirror. So that was not as weird, which, of course, none of them are weird in the sense of, like, we're not kink-shaming anybody, but, like, also in the... Weird to us. It's off to us. Like, somebody fucking likes...
It's not in my realm.
Somebody likes pineapple on pizza. I'm not fucking kink-shaming you for liking fucking weird pizza. I'm gonna say, yeah, you're weird for eating that shit on there.
Yeah.
Not saying you're weird for liking to eat shit, but also... Not my cup of tea.
Damn.
So, not trying to... So, yeah, I mean, that one makes a little sense. There's a lot of people I know who, like...
Jerking.
Or, like, who, like, will put a fucking mirror up above their bed so they can look at them. But no, I've never, like, sat in front of a fucking...
I would be disgusted by myself.
Just looking at you, you're like... I'd get a soft... I'd be like, oh, well, this is look at this.
This guy's overweight and looking at himself, jerking off in the mirror.
You're
What's
like,
he
man, I
doing?
need to shave or something. Jesus, this is like so
I'd be like,
bad.
what am I doing in my life right now? Thank God.
About agalmatophilia. This is when someone has sexual attractions to inanimate objects, like dolls and mannequins. I mean, some mannequins are pretty hot. Samantha was invented for the specific group of people.
I'm about to say, yeah, what? I was
So,
thinking it'd be more like
I don't know, that one's
maybe
not...
like a bottle. I was looking for like you to say a bottle or something.
I mean, there's even more.
I'm sure there's people out there fucking other things besides mannequins that are other objects.
This is the top 10 strangest fetishes. I don't know, maybe the
We're just
top...
going on a fetish.
I mean, honestly, this is kind of
Sure.
like interesting to me because, but I also want to get. I want to know like how people stumble upon the fact that they like enjoy these things.
Just try it.
This is
Right? They just try it.
I don't know though, because how do you just know? Like
Bro,
for
well,
this
it's
one,
like, wait.
this is called melissophilia, when nothing gets you aroused like bees and wasps. So it's the arousal from either being stung or something by bees and wasps, or you just look at a fucking bee and like, yo, that honey go-getter is really fucking getting me
I feel
on.
that only applies to a bee expert.
I don't know, or other bees.
Yeah, exactly.
Bees are all melissophilias.
But like, yeah, I guess, are you saying like, how does someone figure out that's a fucking, that fetish?
Like, right, like, I feel like before, like, okay, so, if you're looking at something, and you're like, you don't sit there and think, I wonder if I could like this bee, or like getting stung or something like that. I'm gonna give it a shot. There has to be something like, maybe like you got poked with something, and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Something had to have happened, is what I'm saying. Like, like back to the whole fucking, like, I don't know. But then again, maybe somebody was just like, man, that seems very interesting to me.
But that's also like, how would they be like, oh, by me getting poked, I want to get poked while I'm doing other things, or like, you know, or like
I just like bees now. See, how does that, you know, like, ooh, yeah, a little furry bee.
Like, how do you narrow it down to what you are actually into?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I can't wrap my head around it. This one, psychrophilia. Someone who is totally aroused by the cold or watching others freeze.
I'm trying to think of fetishes I have, dude. Do I have any?
I don't know, but like this one, maybe I would think, oh, okay, I'm watching a movie and
I could suck on some toes, but like I'm not like into feet, you know. I wouldn't care too.
You wouldn't care, but you'd do it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Kaylee likes her feet being fucked with. I'm not really a big feet guy, but I'll suck on her toes sometimes.
So like, is that kind of how it would happen? Like,
oh, I like it, but maybe you will.
Nah.
That just doesn't seem probable to me, in the sense of there's so many other odd fetishes people like. The fucking poop thing. How do you know you're gonna like eating shit?
Like I said.
How do you know that?
One day. It's fucking a little bit on the fingy.
I don't know. Nasolingus. Yep, some people get aroused by sucking on a person's nose.
Like
Which, I don't know, because like, you know, I like eating ass, but...
I'd enjoy someone suck on my nose, dude. It's clogged up.
Oh, do you think they're like eating boogers?
Oh, this is what I imagined when you said that. Someone just putting their whole mouth around your nose.
Like a little, like those,
like
those little baby pump things?
Yeah.
Ah, man, that's the thing. It's just, it all just circles back to how. How does that thought get into your head? If you, okay, this one's called selesmophilia, I don't know, Pselsmophila, I don't know. If you stutter, there's someone out there who completely digs your stutter. So I feel like that's more like...
that's more along my lines.
I think that's like, oh yeah, I like this guy's accent, it really turns me on. That one's like a little more like, I can understand.
But how can you understand that? You know? Well, you can't understand the poop thing, you know?
I don't know, because the poop thing's deeper.
Yeah, true.
Because, you know, I could, like...
You can kind of relate to, like, oh, you like that. You've heard an accent that you've definitely liked before.
So I'm like, oh, okay, I can correspond with how and why you would like that, or... But I don't know if, like, that whole thing, like, they, like... When I think of a fetish, like, I'm thinking of something, like, that can get you off. Like, you're just sitting there listening to him stutter, and you're like, oh, fucking...
Oh my god.
Like, is that what they're doing? Like, oh yeah, will you stutter in my ear while I masturbate, please?
Yeah, I get, yeah. That is true. I think it's fucking...
This one is, if you ever see a mirror over the... Okay, so this is when we already talked about that. This is called formicophilia. Yikes, this one is pretty creepy. Could you be with a person who is turned on by insects? So I guess this one is not the same as the other one, but you're just turned on by bugs.
Bugs.
What the like this. Climacophilia. Yep, it's true. People get aroused to falling down stairs.
You're yanking my chain.
No. Anything. Don't stop. I'm making a bloody accident. Yeah, so I feel like maybe this is also like, yeah, I got pushed down the stairs one time when I was a kid.
I think
like,
someone's fucking with you.
I loved hitting every fucking step. But also then you could be like somebody who's into like getting fucking beat on, you know?
Yeah, like...
But then, like, imagine you're just out walking around and you just see somebody just keep on throwing themselves down a fucking flight of stairs.
I'm like,
with a big old boner.
I know what that guy's doing.
That guy is digging those steps.
Yeah.
That's a fresh set of steps, huh, buddy?
Yeah, bro.
He's like, yeah, it is.
I see what you're seeing, dog.
Lithophilia, when all they want to do is roll around in stone and gravel.
Dude, I don't know.
Man, just so many weird ones. I'm just gonna go to number one. I guarantee. Okay.
We need an expert, for sure.
Okay, so this one is like autoplushophilia. Guess this is a real thing. When you're turned on by dressing up as a giant cartoon-like stuffed animal. So I think that one would be the whole... Okay, so is that the same thing as a furry?
No, because it's a cartoon. It's like kind of like a cosplay anime type shit, you know? I feel like that's not as... I mean,
but then again, these are... Okay, so this all stems
back.
If
you're like a SpongeBob and fucking, I guess, maybe... Is it weird? I don't know. I think it's just a role play at that point.
That's the thing, though. But you gotta think of this. As all these people are sexually aroused by these things. So, where in their head do they differentiate, like, oh yeah... Like, maybe they don't even, like... They see a... Like, okay, like a straight male. They're like, yeah... Fuck... having sex with a woman, I'm just gonna dress up like a fucking... All I need is to dress up like a fucking cartoon animal. Like, are they coming from that or something? Or, like... I just don't... there's so many questions to wrap your mind around all these different fetishes. Man, God damn it. Maybe we should have a fucking fetish expert on here or something.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody who's, like... knows the ins and outs of all these kinds of things, and like maybe like a psychologist or a doctor or something.
I don't know.
Who do we get a hold of?
Sex therapist, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe a sex therapist. Maybe we can find one of those.
Yeah.
We have sex therapists around here.
Any sex therapists? Fans?
We would enjoy talking about these different things. I would love to. Because honestly, we went down a fucking rabbit hole for the last 30 minutes. And hopefully you guys listened to the entire thing because it was fucking interesting to me.
Yeah.
And I think that we are onto something here.
Maybe.
But then again, I'm not really because we're still kind of like 8 steps back. So we're just on the first little step here.
Yeah, I'm still...
When we get at the top, we're going to roll back down them to climax. Oh, we're going to know that's... like, oh, we know now. Alright, jumping ship.
But are they always, if they have that fetish, like a bee, like, is it only in a certain setting where they're going to get aroused? Or is it, like,
Yeah, because I feel like that'd pose a problem if you're like at work and like a bee's like you see Johnny fucking goddamn fucking bee.
He's swatting that bee
and you're like,
I hope it stings him.
Fucking, I want to come here, bee. Come over here. I want to swat you. I'll give you a little kiss.
He swallows the bee and blows it back out.
I like sting my fucking pinky, man. So I can rub my fucking cock with that or stick it in my pussy. I don't know.
Yeah.
My swollen fingers is fucking. There's many questions that I would love answered, and I'm gonna fucking get to the bottom of it.
That's the last thing we do.
That's the last thing I do. If that's the last step I hit to make me fucking bust, I'm figuring it out. That's a fucking fact. Mark my words.
I might go throw myself down some flight of stairs, see what happens.
Maybe I'll have a bee sting me.
Fuck. I hate getting stung by bees.
Maybe that's a little short we can do. Trying out fetishes.
Sure.
Go roll around in some gravel.
But what if when I stand up a boner and you're just like, whoa, huh?
Yo, this guy totally loves this shit. We found out.
Yeah, the stones, huh?
Do you have any fetishes though? Like, are you probably into with that? Do you have any fetishes?
Like I said,
I just have pretty basic ones, like, but see, that's the thing. When I wonder if, like, for all these ones, is it a special occasion? Because there's times when, like, you know, I'll feel like, I want to fucking tie Kaylee up and whip her and shit like that, or like, you know, general pretty light bondage BDSM kind of thing. But I only want to do it, you know, I'll only be into it every once in a while. But I don't know, are these people like, this is the only thing, I gotta do it all the time? Like, this is my fucking thing. Or is it just like, it's a kink that I have that I like to do occasionally? You know?
Exactly.
So,
I don't know. And I don't, like I said, I don't know. If you ask me, I would possibly, it depends.
Yeah, you gotta have something.
What's my limits?
No, like, what's your, if you could, like, have one thing you, like, do and you really do enjoy doing in the bed, like, what would it be? You haven't had a lot of fucking fuck time. Like, is there, like, anything, like, you have watched that, like, you like, I really want to do that, or I want to try it?
Yeah, all of it.
All of it?
Honestly, just...
Your kinks, everything.
Oh, yeah.
So, poop.
No, not poop, but, like...
See, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe I'm just... Position man, I'm kind of a position man. I just like to be able to do it.
Or that's a king, like just.
If you,
I think it's just
that in the mic. I'm sorry.
I think it's just like just normal fucking.
Exactly. See, like that's what I'm saying. Like
my kink is normal. Like where is it? What is the line that you cross to when it's a kink? Like that's a different kind of sexual.
Something that you probably wouldn't normally do, like.
Yeah, but
casually.
Like you would casually do different positions.
Dude, I would love to.
That's what I'm saying. Like you would casually do that, so it's not really a kink.
Exactly.
It's just kind of like regular.
Seaside.
Making whoopee.
Yeah, making whoopee all types of ways.
That's not a kink. That's just one.
I know. I just want to fuck. Exactly.
I just want to fuck something.
But.
Fuck a pillow.
Yeah. Damn near. See, I don't know. Like I said, if they would have to ask me, and I would think about it. Think about shitting on somebody? Probably not. I have to shut that one down.
I would drop a fucking hot toddy on somebody if they paid me.
But what if it was? See, this is how I think about it. If it's someone you're with, right, and you're like actually with them for a minute, and they drop this on you after, I don't know, say you've been with them for fucking, what would be a long time, you think?
A year?
A year? And they're like, yeah, can you shit on me? I'm just like...
I don't think I would have any issue with pissing on somebody. Like, if they're, like, down to, like, oh, yeah, I want... Like, if Kaylee was like, hey, can you pee on me?
Really?
I could pee on him. I'm like, okay, sure.
I guess I could pee on anyone.
I mean, I guess I could pee on you. Like, yeah, sure. But I just feel like back to the whole whacking off with fucking lotion, it's just a big mess. Like...
And you're also not getting something from pissing on her, you know?
But that's not really the point, right?
I don't know.
I don't
know what the point is.
The point,
is
well,
for
if
her,
your
I guess,
partner
yes.
likes it, then yeah, sure, you gotta please your partner at times. It's not all about you sometimes, Connor. Come
I
on.
get that.
That's why I'm gonna make you fuck a lot.
I know.
You gotta get with it.
What? I like to please the women's
I know you do, but I'm just saying.
in any types of ways they want it.
Alright.
So
Sorry.
I'll piss on somebody if you want it. God damn.
But you're like, oh, but you don't get anything out of it.
Yeah, but I'm just like, that's what would be in my head though. I'm sitting there pissing on this. I'm like, why?
Yeah, because you're like not
Like,
into it.
Yeah, I'd be like, I like you. Why do you want me to piss on your face? You know, I don't want to see you with piss on your face.
Because they're like, I love it.
I'm just like, I guess.
I love the
I
piss.
guess, bro. Fuck.
I love pissy piss. Are those girls who just like to piss their pants or something? Like dudes and girls
No,
just
that's
piss their
hot.
pants?
No.
Like a poopy. Like a poopy in a diaper. Like if people wear adult diapers and poop in them and want to be a fucking baby or something like that. I don't know.
Strange addiction.
Yeah, or fucking eating chalk. Jesus. There's all types of things.
Pac-Man.
But, yeah, we're about at an hour, so.
Are we?
Yeah. We went down a rabbit hole of fetishes, which I enjoyed.
That
I
was a
really,
whole
it was,
episode.
yeah. I mean, I don't mind fetishes and Bam Margera shit. So yeah. I think that's where we're gonna draw that line, and hopefully we can get somebody on here who has some understanding and has studied it. Maybe that'd be cool. But yeah. So of course, if you like this episode, please share it, like it, fucking subscribe, please.
Even if you didn't like the fucking episode, just like it, please.
Sure, it was one person.
Please.
One person would really help us out.
We're begging you at this point.
Yeah.
Please.
So, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, not Twitter. Fuck that shit. I don't really give a fuck about it anymore.
Follow me on TikTok.
Yeah, follow me on TikTok. We appreciate you guys watching, all the support and all the views. And we will see you next week. And maybe we'll
have a little guest, maybe.
Have a little sexual guest. See ya.
Bye.